What the heck? Yes, we are not in our vehicle, unfortunately. I'm still waiting. Last week, when I went to start the truck, Toshi, stop please. I couldn't start, low voltage. That video will be next. I went to start, nothing happened. I opened the hood, I saw smoke coming out. I'm not starting at that point. So I called the tow truck. I called BCAA, which is like AAA, or AA, or whatever it is. Anyway, and waited 2 hours. Got it towed to the mechanic. Got it in. Monday they were going to start working on it. The mechanic called in sick. The other mechanic's on vacation. Called Friday. The sick guy is still not back. The guy coming back from vacation will be back on Monday. So I've been without my truck for a week. I'm not happy. Needless to say, I'm driving this POS. And you know what? We are going to go on an adventure no matter what. Even if it's in this thing, it's not my truck. I do not like it, but I've had to make it work for the last week. And it's been annoying. Very annoying. Spencer, if you're listening, I'm not happy. I'm not a happy camper. I want my truck. I want my truck. And I want it now. Today, Tosha wanted adventure. Cayden wanted adventure. I wanted to get out. Toshi, stop. It is Sunday. Kasha, stop. It is Sunday. And it is, when this airs, this will be November, December, I'm not too sure. But we are in September. And our weather's starting to get cooler. And we are starting to get into fall. You can feel it. And I have a feeling we're gonna have an early winter. But it is becoming fall. Temperature right now says 16 Celsius. I don't know how to change this to whatever it is. But we're heading out today for a little adventure.
Turn right.
And we're turning right. Thank you, Siri. But anyway, let's get out there and let's do some epic shit. Let's go. So the one thing that really confuses me on this car is the speedometer. This is an American vehicle, and when I first got in it, I'm doing 30 like through a wasn't a school zone, it was a park, and I'm going, something isn't right here, and I look down, I'm going, I'm doing 30, it just doesn't feel right. And then I realized later that that's miles per hour, not kilometers per hour. And 30 is like 50. And that's not good. So I got to remember that. Because automatically with my truck, everything's kilometers, then miles. Where here, it's miles, then kilometers. So that took a bit of getting used to. So I still got to remember doing that. It's like, it's not 100 miles per hour, it's 100 kilometers an hour. 100 miles an hour is 160 kilometers. That here would be an impound. That would be a huge ticket. That would be, yeah, be nuts. And I don't even know if this vehicle could go that fast. Probably. But it's just something I need to remember. But I really want my truck back. I miss my truck, and I feel low right now. But at the same time, I want to make sure that the starter is fixed. I had a feeling the starter was going, and I was going to take it in. I had it scheduled to go in, but it went before I had to take it in because the O2 sensor needs to be changed, and I have a shifter sensor that needs to be changed. Everything that when I did my diagnostics on it came up. So unfortunately, it happens sooner than later. But hopefully this week it will get done. That video will be a two-part video, obviously, which will be coming up hopefully after this one. We'll see.
You're the weirdest times infinity times square.
Okay. BC's covered in tons of parks, treat areas, and tons of waterfalls. And it truly makes it epic when you can get out and explore these. This is why I love where we live. And Tosha loves it too, with all her adventures. She's definitely no storage dog. It's kind of funny though. Trying to get a good angle of this waterfall, but from here can't really get much. We're down a little bit of ways, but you can see the suspension bridge up there, which is getting really crowded right now. But this is where we are. Oh, nice little plunge pool down there, looks like. Right in there. Big fun. So adventures like this, I love for the fact that it keeps us fit. We need to do more of them, obviously, but it's a lot of fun to get out and explore this beautiful country, beautiful world, beautiful province, beautiful city, whatever it is that we live in. Where's Cayden? Down there. What? Come up so she can get some water. I lived down in this area for a while when I was managing a gym. But do you think I know where I am right now? Not a clue. I have no clue. I'm lost. No clue where I am. But this building right here, I actually built, which is kind of funny. Wow. It's been so many years. So this building behind me here, I think this is it.
At the next light, turn right.
I'm pretty sure that's it. I think that's the building that Ryan, my uncle, my brother-in-law actually helped build, from foundation framing up, and that was many years ago. Many years ago. That was a good, almost 18 years ago, I think.
Right onto East 52nd
Something like that.
Avenue.
So, kind of cool. So we're actually heading into Richmond. Richmond is where our airport is. But what I'm needing in Richmond is I'm needing to grab something for a client. And that happens to be at Richmond Home Depot. The funny thing is, 22 years ago, I think, roughly, I was in between jobs. I ended up working at Home Depot. But shh, don't tell anybody. I did not like it. They stuck me in somewhere I did not know. But you know what? It benefited me for today. They stuck me in a kitchen department. All my years in construction were done in different things like windows and flooring and renovations. When I went to concrete. When I went to Home Depot, I learned flooring, I learned kitchens, and later on with Ridgewater, most of our jobs have been kitchens and renovations where we did a lot more than just the framing part of things. It helped me out a lot down the road when I was building new homes and all that kind of stuff. Sticking me somewhere I did not know was crazy, but I learned, and I learned a lot. But it's funny because I haven't been here in years, and last time I was actually a couple years ago, and last time I was in there were still people working there that worked there 20 some years ago when I was there. Wow. Holy cow, this brings back memories. So I worked at Home Depot, I worked at Staples, and what Sportco now used to be Future Shop. I worked at 3 of those places for 1 week. 1 week of basically no sleep. I wanted to catch up on bills. I had to do what I had to do. That wasn't fun. And it wasn't actually this. I actually moved over to this Future Shop. I actually was at another one, but then I did no. How'd that work? Yes, I worked at this Future Shop. I worked at a different Staples, and I worked at Home Depot. The other Staples was in North Vancouver, night shift. Then this was morning shift, and then Home Depot was afternoon shift. I did it for a week. I had in a week, I probably had maybe 8 hours of sleep.